JD Vance is the guy, the VP pick. But could our boy, Vivek Ramaswamy, be the guy to become the next senator in Ohio? Let's go. I get a little bit passionate, friends, as you all know. So here we're going to get into the real conversation about Vivek in reference to just maybe he might be the one to take the seat of JD Vance in the Senate. Let's hear him out.
If they do succeed in November, it would obviously open up a Senate seat in Ohio. Would you consider it?
I haven't gotten that question today at all, actually. No, the reality is it's hot off the press. To be frank, I would strongly consider it if I were asked to serve, but I would also want to have a serious conversation with President Trump about the other ways I could have an impact on the country. My top passion is taking on the regulatory state. I think that's a nonpartisan issue that's actually impeding our economy, in some ways even threatens the American model of self-governance. I think that administrative state is far too big. There are ways to address that from the executive branch. There are also things that need to be done from Congress and the Senate, too. So I look forward to those conversations after President Trump is successfully reelected with JD Vance.
I'll ask because I've got to check the box. Has anybody reached out to you from Governor DeWine's office to broach this issue yet?
I have not discussed this with Governor DeWine.
Anybody from his office?
I haven't discussed it with President DeWine. I haven't discussed it with Governor DeWine. But I look forward to evaluating what the future holds in store. I would strongly consider it if asked, but I think there are a lot of other ways to serve this country. And this isn't about what comes after victory. This is about what our path is to victory in November.
To that point, and then I'll move on, but I want to ask you, talk about the ways that you think you can serve former President Trump. Chief of Staff in the White House, is that something that has been brought up to you as a possible role?
We've talked about a lot of different possibilities
Who's
from the cabinet. President Trump and I have had, we talk regularly. I spoke to him, actually, most recently, it was after midnight on the night that he suffered that injury, that tragedy, and the assassination attempt on Saturday night. One of the things I admire about him is he's always strong, he's always energetic. And I think we get along, and we want to save the country together. But that's going to come in a lot of different forms. So we've talked about different ideas potentially in a cabinet to other ways of driving change. And, today I think adds one more development that'll give us a lot to consider.
Seen that, heard that, good. So, yes, once JD Vance and President Trump advance to the next level of all of this, that seat is going to be open. And why not a Vivek Ramaswamy? He has proved his abilities to lead. He has proved his ability, his loyalty to the party, to MAGA. So why not put another strong, able conservative who is able to execute into that seat? And the governor is going to have the power to do so. And so, yeah, I would say if President Trump wants to use Vivek in this capacity and say, hey, you know what? Let's hold on to that seat. Let's hold on to that and let's put Vivek in that seat. Then I think he would do amazing. He would flourish at anything. There is nothing that you can put this man into that he will not flourish because he's a businessman, a business mind. He will run it like a business. And he will kick up the waters, when these, bills are coming through the cracks in the middle of the night, like come around, where they're saying it's 1,000 pages and everybody's they have 2 days, not even 2 days, they have 24 hours to go through it and sign off. No, I feel like he would be somebody who would stand up and say, no, this is wrong. And he would shed light on things like that. So he would make a great person in the Senate. But again, he would make a great person as chief of staff somewhere. He would make, because he talks a lot about taking down the 3-letter organization, CIA, FBI, all of those things. He would be, I don't know what that position would be called, but he would be great at, focusing on those as well in the administration. So Vivek Ramaswamy's future is bright, as we can see, and he is young. And I would not be surprised if he were to be looking at a ticket in 2028, if he would be looking to run. And that's going to be a conversation for another day because we've got some strong, capable young men who can take on that challenge in 2028 to literally take the baton. And that includes JD Vance becoming president afterwards. So this is a whole new game. Like this, his name wasn't even in the thing. We were talking, 2028 candidates. We were looking at DeSantis, maybe Vivek, obviously, but now JD Vance, not just VP, he could take the baton and become president after Donald Trump. Like, so it's exciting. I'm really excited to have this conversation today about our boy Vivek Ramaswamy and the great things that's looking forward to for his future in our party, in our country, in the MAGA movement overall. So Vivek Ramaswamy. Friend, if you enjoyed that segment of the episode, click right here to enjoy the full episode.